13 Challenge Cup final between Square United and Drumcar here at United Park, Drogheda. And as both teams come out with referee Oliver Plunkett and linesman Tony O'Brien and Derry O'Brien, Jerry Gorman is currently giving the teams out, but I shall relay them to you as well. For Square United in goals, we have David Carr. At number 2, Paul Landy. Number 3, Thomas Duff. Number 4, Ian Smith. Number 5, Martin Daly. Number 6, John Malone. Number 7, Ollie Levy. Number 8, Peter Sheridan. Number 9, Martin Curley. Number 10, Tony Boyle. Number 11, Michael Malone. Number 12, Michael McMullen. And number 13, Dave Minogue. Drumcar, on the other hand, are wearing a customary yellow and green. And their panel, and in goals for Drumcar we have Cathal Copus. Number 2, Declan O'Neill. Number 3, Tommy Mulligan. Number 4, Mark Devlin. Number 5, Dermot Kearney. We are now having a minute's silence for all the people that have been murdered in recent times throughout the world. This has been adhered to very, very well. I shall go back to naming the Drumcar team. In goal, 1, Cathal Copus. 2, Declan. We now have the national anthem. Name of the panel.
Who was the referee for the last game?
What game?
The last young game. Who's he from? Rosie, yeah. He knows me, but I couldn't put a name on it. No one can draw it.
I should get back to naming the team for Drumcar now. We have in 1, Cathal Copus. 2, Declan O'Neill. 3, Tommy Mulligan. 4, Mark Devlin. 5, Dermot Courtney. 6, manager Ray McGuigan. 7, Pat Gearley. 8, Roy Kerr. 9, Ger Devlin. 10, Mark Culligan. And 11, Sean Kearns. Drumcar have not named their substitutes as of yet, and we look forward to hearing them as the game progresses. On the way to the final, Square beat Rotote Harp 6-0. Slane in a struggle, 5-4 in penalties after a 3-all draw in normal time. Beat Manalvi 7-3. Beat Cabra 3-1 in the semi-final, and a struggle past Gormanstown 2-1. Drumcar, on the other hand, beat North Celtic 5-2. The Nor 1-0 in their second match. Kentstown 4-1. Drummin 2-1. Atby 3-all after a thrilling semi-final in which Atby scored 2 in 2 minutes. Nearly finished to get level at 3-all, and they demoralised the Meath side 4-1 in the replay. This sets it up between the finalists of the last 2 years, the two teams that have dominated this cup in the last couple of years. And as we approach 3 o'clock, I notice there is a change in one of the linesmen. John McCarthy seems to have changed with Derry O'Brien. Derry O'Brien perhaps maybe the official on hand. The teams now are warming up. Referee Oliver Plunkett calls in the captains. Square have brought their mascot here Square in their usual red and Drumcar in their yellow and green. And captains today for Square United, we have Thomas Duff. Square will be expecting an awful lot from Thomas today. These are both very experienced teams, both loud teams of course. And captain today for Drumcar is Martin Culligan. And both teams have, it seems that Square have lost the toss and have been chosen to play from left to right in the first half. Seems Oliver Plunkett is nearly ready for the start of this game now. We eagerly anticipate. This game has been set up as the champion of champions in the last 2 years. These teams really have dominated this cup in the last few years since they've emerged in MDL circles. Both teams currently doing well in Division 1, and Square are looking for the first leg of their double this season. They are currently 1 point away from winning the Division 1 title with 2 games to go. So surely there must be odds-on favourites to take the league and possibly the cup. But Ray McGuigan and Drumcar will have something to say about that. James Carlin, the manager of Square United, is very optimistic about this double. I was talking to Ray McGuigan that is, and he believes he would love nothing better than to stop them in their tracks. John Malone players for Square United is in midfield for number 4, Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin passes it through, tries a little back flick there, tried from Martin Culligan. 10. The ball is cleared out in midfield, comes out to number 7 for Square. Number 7 for Square is Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy plays it across the middle to number 6. He looks for Ollie Levy again. Ollie Levy fails to reach the ball, and the ball is cleared out in the wing. It's played down through the middle, and this could be, that's a great play to play by Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin clears it on, he gets the ball again. He looks for number 10. Number 10 for Drumcar today is Martin Culligan. Martin Culligan loses the ball, tries to cross the ball, and it's cleared in. It's cleared by David Carr. A good long clearance from Dave. Time on. It's a poor header by Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan, the Drumcar captain, he plays a poor header there. It's a corner to Square. They're fairly reluctant to take this corner. Eventually, they send over a man to take the corner. Ian Smith seems to be Ian Smith is going to take this corner on a very blustery day here at United Park. Taking their time about the ball is not in the circle properly, and he takes it back and puts it in. This will be a tough corner to take. He takes the corner. It's a very good corner. It's into the box there. Bit of pressure there. Ray McGuigan uses the old head. He takes it out of the box. Little short ball to Martin Culligan, and it comes off Shawnee Cairns, and Shawnee Cairns gives away a throw. Throw is taken by Martin Culligan. It's passed out to Roy Kerr. Roy Kerr takes on a man, beats 2 men. And good play there by Rory Kerr. He did that very well. Ray McGuigan is giving out that there should be a short ball played, but eventually he plays a nice short ball to Martin Culligan. The ball is played in quick. A few Drumcar men showing for the ball, but it eventually comes to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy is tackled in by Rory Kerr in midfield. The ball comes to Tony Boyle, the captain of Square United today. Tony will be very happy to lift a cup today, along with the title next week possibly. I believe Square are playing Screen very soon, and they should be picking up 2 points there to finish that league. A good clearance out there Oh, there's a foul there. Number 6 for Square. Number 6 for today is Johnny Malone. Johnny Malone gives away free kick there now. The ball has been cleared. We're waiting for a football to come back. Cathal Copus kicks the ball up to Ray McGuigan. Ray is not the fittest person on the field, so he shall take his time about this. Ray is still 30 or 40 years to go, so he's not going to rush himself for a free kick today. He weighs up all his options. Ray, a former League of Ireland man, plays a good long ball there. He's looking for his man at the back post. There's a push in the back there, and Ollie Plunkett sees it early, and it gives a free kick to Square United. This is a fairly frantic opening with nobody willing to take the ball on the ground. David Kerr steps up to take this free kick just parallel to his penalty spot. It's a good long clearance. It's 10 yards inside the Drumcar half. Martin Culligan seems very capable of playing football, and a man offside there. Offside, Drumcar get the decision. Raymond taking his time as usual. He plays a delightful ball. Very good running there. Oh, and a lovely first touch by Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin showed some lovely skill there. The ball's out in the wing. Oh, that could be a handball. No, it's given. He has plenty of time and he clears well. He clears for a throw. It's a throw to Drumcar, right near the corner flag, 2 yards from the end line. The Square United half. Nice short throw. Yes, and it's now a corner, a good clearance there, and it's a corner to Drumcar. 5 minutes gone. 0-0 at the moment. Neither team making any clear-cut chance as of yet. And it's a very good long corner there. Looking for number 9 for Drumcar. Number 9 for Drumcar today is Jared Devlin. The ball is cleared out. Ray, nice little ball, but I think it's just going to clear and it goes out over the line, and for a throw to David Kerr calls for the ball but doesn't get it. Square are playing a very composed game as of yet. Good ball, pass to Jared Devlin. Good clearance there, up the halfway. Looks for his man, it doesn't come. I think that ball from Martin Culligan is going to end up, and yes, indeed it does. It goes over the line and wide. Square were upset today by the news that Patrick O'Kine would not be able to take proceedings, but they are well capable of. Ray McGuigan calls for Drumcar to push out, and they do indeed, and number 8 is caught offside. Number 8 for Rory Carr. Number 8 for Peter Shardman there was caught offside after a good call by Ray McGuigan. We have a free kick to Drumcar, 5 yards inside the Drumcar half. It's a good clearance. The Drumcar man is beaten in the air. Ball is cleared. Oh, nice plays by Jared Devlin, and it breaks down at the final minute. It's and it's out to Peter Landy. Peter Landy with plenty of time gets a call, plays it long. Ray McGuigan is there again, once again. Good play by Ray. It's a good pass there by John Malone. And the ball is cleared again by a Drumcar. And it's away by Peter Landy. And Peter Landy concedes his throw just on halfway line. Tommy Mulligan with the throw for Drumcar. It's a good throw, hand in the back, but unseen by Ollie Plunkett. And Ray McGuigan let this run out if it does. Ray McGuigan with all this experience plays at a light. Oh, well played there by Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan took, well, Martin Devlin in hard midfield. Pat Gurley in hard, but concedes the free for a foot up there. Peter Landy, I think, will take this free kick. Tommy Mulligan reluctant to kick the ball back, but it eventually comes back from Ollie Levy. 8.5 minutes gone in this 13th Challenge Cup final here at United Park on a blustery day. Pitch is in very good condition. The ball is cleared into the middle of the box and is cleared straight away by a Drumcar defender. Another well played by Ray McGuigan, calls for the offside and gets it. Cathal Copes, I think, will come out to take this. There's plenty of movement here, but little and clear-cut chances as of yet. There's people here asking for plenty of width and things like that, but it's on a blustery day. It's very hard to play good quality football. The ball is cleared long, goes up for Rory Carr. Rory Carr is unable to make it. Peter Landy. That's a handball there, but it's unseen. Handball there by Shawnee Cairns, but he gets away with it. However, he loses the throw, and it's a throw. Peter Landy takes the throw for square. The ball is long. Ollie Levy gets the ball, he plays it long and he gets it out to Mikey Malone. Mikey Malone passes across, comes out to Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan, time and space, looks for a man, plays it short along the line. It's a poor ball by Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley plays a poor ball and Ray McGuigan is there again. Oh, he uses all his experience there to clear it down the line. Tommy Mulligan. It could be a free kick there, but he doesn't get away with it. Pat Gurley has the ball. Very little difference here between the number 11 for Drumcar, Shawnee Cairns and Tommy Mulligan. You think they were brothers, but I'm afraid not. They're not, as the names signify. A good clearance here now from Ian Smith. Ian gets it long down the field and is cleared out by Drumcar. Ray McGuigan calls for an offside and he gets it once again. He has his offside trap worked to perfection. This must take a. This is a training field exercise, and he seems to have spent a lot of time in it. Ray seems to be trying to waste as much time as he can with these free kicks, as they are currently against the wind here at United Park. It's quite a strong breeze blowing from left to right. Square had a chance to clear but failed. Goes out to Pat Gurley. Is he going to take off his man? He tries to take on his man. Comes to Peter Landy. Peter Landy passes it down to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy gets the ball, gets by one. The ball is kicked into the box, but it just goes too far, and Cathal Copes is there to pick it up for Drumcar United. Drumcar Sledlick. Cathal elects to kick from the ground, and it comes to number 8. Peter Sheridan. Yes. Rory Carr. Tommy Duffy clears along his lines and is knocked out again. It's knocked out by Mark Devlin, and Mark Devlin concedes a throw right on halfway. Tommy Duffy at the throw again. He's taking his time. He looks for Jared Devlin. Tony Boyle kicks it back. Comes into the middle. It's a fine overhead kick, and he's just overside. Ollie Levy was nearly through it there from that very, very clever overhead kick. An overhead kick caused all the problems there. That was very, very good play there by Peter Sheridan. Overhead kick, a very slimline decision there, and some of the square. There was very little complaint, so it mustn't have been clear cut. Cathal Copes with a long free kick out for Drumcar. Tony Boyle uses his head and passes it out. And after a bit of a mistimed tackle, it comes to Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone out in the wing. He goes by one, gets a great ball in. This could be number one. No, it's just over the bar. That's a great effort from Martin Curley. That was a free header from Martin. Perhaps he felt he should have done better, but that was great play on the wing there from Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone caused all sorts of problems and putting a great cross into the back post for Martin Curley. Should have perhaps done a little bit better. Cahill Copus will feel a little bit happier with that one going over the bar. Cahill with a tremendous kick out again the wind. It must be the best part of 50 or 60 yards. It's a great clearance. Ray McGuigan is there again. He gets the ball on again. Ray has it at his feet. I thought it was a handball for Square United, but it's been given against them, and it's a free kick instead to Drumcar, with Ray doing his customary 30-second free kick. I feel Ollie Plunkett, that is, will not put up with this time wasting for much longer. Ray hits a good long ball into the right hand of the penalty spot. It breaks in there and it's cleared out to Peter Landy. Peter Landy onto Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy loses the ball. And the ball is kicked out from Shawnee Cairns. 15 minutes gone in the first half here. And it's no score as of yet. And I suppose Martin Curley was the closest we ever come to scoring. Tommy Mulligan with the ball in. Bit of pushing there on the far side by Martin Culligan, and he gives away a free kick. The ball is cleared out in the middle of the field. That's a long clearance from Pat Gurley, and Pat Gurley kicks out. Touch off Peter Landy, and it's a throw to Drumcar United. Throw to be taken by Shawnee Cairns. Shawnee's waiting for the ball here now, and it's back with his look-alike brother, Tommy Mulligan. Shawnee Cairns will be looking for, perhaps he might be looking for Pat Gurley if he makes a run, but there seems to be no sort of movement. There's another bit of time wasting. Dermot Courtney just kicks that one a little bit too far, and it trickles over the line for a kick out to Square United. Still 0-0 in this in the Meaden District League Challenge Cup final. David Kerr doesn't seem to be interested in kicking this one out, and it comes off Tommy Duff for a throw to Square United, or to Drumcar Celtic. 1 yard inside the halfway line. Pushing Tommy Duff, and it's a free to Square United. 10 yards inside his own half. Tommy will be looking to put this on the edge of the box. Plenty of men up for Square United in this attack. They'll be looking for the head of Martin Curley. Martin makes a diagonal run, but it doesn't come in his direction. Peter Sheridan tries his best, and it doesn't just come to him. It's nodded back to Peter Landy. Very unlucky there for Square United. Johnny Malone was a little bit unlucky to get, unfortunate not to get away with that. A great ball by Peter Landy, just over the top, and Square Drumcar's defence was playing a very dangerous game. These Square United forwards are beginning to realise that the chip over the top is probably the best way to upset their offside plans. Ray McGuigan with the free kick again for Drumcar. He hits a long one, it's going to land on the edge of the box. Two Drumcar men. Comes to Pat Gurley, he hits in a great cross. I think the wind took that, and it comes to Mickey Malone again. Mickey Malone, this man is willing to run it at all. Yes, he beats two. Very unlucky. He tried to play a ball through for Peter Sheridan with it. Oh, there's definitely a man off there. Martin Kearney was a yard offside and that ball came through. Very unlucky there from Tony Boyle. Tony Boyle using all his experience, but just held onto the ball slightly too long, and the Drumcar defenders were able to step out and create the offside situation. Ray McGuigan out to Tommy Mulligan. Tommy hits a poor kick, comes straight to John Malone. John Malone plays it, and Martin Curley is through now. Martin Curley, is this going to be 1-0? No, it's not. And a good save, a good diving save there from Cathal Cofus. Martin Curley had a good chance there to open the scoring here, but his left foot shot was just a little bit weak. He didn't seem to catch it properly. Cathal Cofus rolls it and then gives it a boot, and you can see the effect the wind has on the football. Pat Gurley misses the ball, and it comes across to number 5. And Martin Duffy gets a late tackle there from Rory Kerr. Martin Duffy wouldn't be too happy with that sort of tackle. That was a bit late. Ollie Plunkett allows the game to proceed, and Peter Landy gets the ball out on his right wing. He plays a weak shot, and it comes back to Jared Devlin. Jared Devlin now playing centre forward, but well inside his own half. The ball comes out to Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone looks for Ollie Levy, but the ball has just not arrived at Ollie Levy's feet. The ball is cleared long into the middle of the field. John Malone has the ball. He's in 10 yards inside his own. Plays it back to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff now. Tommy Duff. Oh, he kicks it. It's a long ball. The wind catches the ball, and it's very hard to. It's Jared Devlin again. Out to Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan runs 15 yards, runs 20 yards. He passes it to Sean Kearns. Sean Kearns touch very poor. Tony Boyle plays it down the line. It just evades Peter Sheridan and goes out for a throw to Drumcar. This throw is halfway between the halfway line and the goal line. It will be taken by Tommy Mulligan. 20 minutes gone now in the first half here at United Park. The breeze seems to have picked up, and Ollie Levy puts in his chest there and gets away with it. Ray McGuigan is there first. Tommy Mulligan clears. However, it hits Ollie Levy, and it's a throw to Drumcar. 10 yards inside his own half here. Drumcar playing from right to left in the first half with against the wind. Square United trying to play some good soccer, and Pat Gurley has the ball at his feet. He goes by Tony Boyle. He passes straight across to Rory Kerr. Rory Kerr gets a foot in. Possibly a foul there by Martin Culligan. Square proceed to clear it. Very good play there by Martin Duffy. Ball's out to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff passes it inside to Joey Malone. Joey Malone has tackled it in midfield. The ball comes out. It's a little chip across the top. None of the Square forwards was willing to take a chance and try and beat the offside trap, and it goes straight through to Cathal Cofus. Cathal Cofus with a poor clearance straight to Joey Malone in midfield, and Joey heads it back down, and it trickles over the line for a kick out to Drumcar. Still nil in this 13 Cup final. On a very blustery day, making it very difficult for both sides to play good, attractive football. A rather sizable crowd here today. Something in the region of 100, 200 people maybe, perhaps, enjoying this quality football in these bad conditions. The ball is cleared by Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan kicks it out to Jared Devlin. Keeper calls Sean Kearns. He has a chance. No one in the goals. There was no one in the goals there for 1 second. It could be. And the ball is cleared by Tony Boyle, and this is going to go out. This is going to go out, and it's throw to Drumcar. Peter Sheridan was a bit unlucky there, just not to get there in time. The ball is taken by Shawnee Kearns out to Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin. Joey Malone, a bit unlucky there, gets by one player, but runs into another one. Shawnee Kearns kicks the ball through. It's held up in the wind. Very difficult. And it is cleared there by Ian Smith. Ian Smith just clears that ball out for a throw to Drumcar United. 10 yards from the end line here on the left-hand side of the field. Tommy Mulligan all the way from left back to take this throw. He looks at Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley does a little shimmy and a jump and he hits in a lovely cross. Man up. Rory Kerr shoots, and it's a great save from David Kerr. Not related, and that was a very good effort there. Perhaps Rory may be a bit disappointed with that shot from Drumcar. That could have been 1-0 for Drumcar. Would have been a little bit against the run of play, but David Kerr kept the sides level. That was the first clear-cut chance of the whole game, you could say, apart from Mickey Malone has the ball, and it's unfortunate to run in Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill sticks a foot in, and it's a corner kick to Square United. A little bit of time wasting there by Ray McGregor, kicks the ball back in the middle, and Mickey Malone will take this corner for Square United. A little bit of a scare there for Square. A little bit of a problem here, and perhaps a bit of pushing there by Peter Sheridan, and a free kick is given out to Cathal Copus. Cathal prods the ground a few times to make a hole for himself to kick this, to try and get a long clearance. It's going to be very difficult to get beyond the halfway line with the wind as it is. Cathal gives it a good clearance. He just reaches it. Ollie Leavin 6 foot on it. Ray McGuigan there looks for the free kick, doesn't get it. Mickey Malone puts Ollie Levy through. Ollie Plunkett seems to have given an indirect free kick. The crowd here excitement with Ollie leaving with a run through and goal again. Cathal Copus. An offside flag was given. A very slimline decision there. It took a little bit of time. The Square players all thought that Ollie was going to be through to score number 1 for Square United. A good long clearance from Cathal. Comes through to Pat Gurley. High foot there by Martin Culligan, and it's a free kick to Square United. 25 minutes gone here now at United Park. Martin Duffy to clear his lines for Square United. 5 yards outside his own box. He hits a good clearance. Pushing the back there. It's a Square United player, and Tommy Duff takes the free kick. Looks for Ollie Levy a little bit too high, and the ball trickles over the line for a kick out to Drumcar. Drumcar will be happy enough with playing to last out this first half without conceding a goal with this strong breeze in the second half. Cathal Copus with a kick out again. He gets tremendous height in this ball. He kicks it in on mighty distance. There's another good clearance there from Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff looks for Peter Sheridan. He just fails to keep it in, and it's a throw ball to Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan 5 yards from his own end line. Looks down the line to Shawnee Cairns. Shawnee Cairns turns his man, plays a weak ball to Tommy Mulligan. Peter Sheridan has a chance of a cross. Ray McGuigan clears. Good clearance from Ray, just to the edge of the box. Martin Devlin gets there first. Passes down the line to Jared Devlin. He's down along the line. Very unlucky not to hit Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley gets a second chance at the bite. Like a bite of the cherry. He chips it through. It comes out now, and it's Martin Devlin again in the middle of the box. Rory Kerr was a bit unlucky there as well. And it comes out to Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill hits it back into the box. Tony Vile clears. Mickey Malone. Joey Malone gets his foot on the ball. This is Martin Duffy in a very forward position. Rory Kerr puts in a good strong tackle. Oh, Drumcar have a chance here now. Drumcar has good ball in there just above Rory Kerr's head. David Kerr drops the ball, and Pat Gurley. That's a free out. Pat Gurley gives away a fairly soft free here. Pat Gurley had a bit of a chance there to give Drumcar the lead. After David Kerr's unfortunate mistake, however, he makes amends and gets his free kick. The ball is cleared out. Mark Devlin is only one jumping for the ball, and the ball goes down it well into the square United's half. The ball, Pat Gurley makes a valid attempt to keep the ball in play, keeps it in play. Tony Boyle plays a good pass out to the wing, and Mark Devlin clips his ankle and gets a talking to from Oliver Plunkett. Tony Boyle doesn't seem to be too affected by that. I say he's had worse kicks than that in his life. The ball is cleared out. Very good jump there from Rory Kerr. Martin Culligan makes a bit of an attempt to get the ball. It comes through to kick there from Martin Curley. Martin Curley gets the ball, edge of the square, edge of the 18-yard box, lets fly, doesn't quite connect, and Cathal Couples makes a comfortable save. Comes there to, and it's out to Pat Gurley again. Pat Gurley getting plenty of the play, shows plenty of lovely little jink and a jump there, and it makes plenty of room for Martin Devlin. Bit unlucky there. The ball comes out to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy gets the run on the play. Ollie Levy now with a run and goals. Oh, very good play there by Ray McGuigan. Seen the danger and plays a long pass out of defence. He asks his defenders to push out. Oh, 5 square men offside when that ball came back in. Very clever defended by Ray McGuigan. He has these Drumcar men well under orders. Ray is asked to bring the ball back 2 or 3 yards inside his own half. He'll be looking to get this ball right into the 18-yard box. He's not happy with the ball being placed. The customary little bit of time wasted from Ray McGuigan. Little chip into and it goes right on the 18-yard box. It's taken under control there. A bit of a push in the back there, unseen by the referee. Matt Devlin gets the ball. He looks for a man out in the wing. The man out in the wing is Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill kicks it and it goes over the bar. But in the other code, that'll be a point. But in this code, I'm afraid it's a goal kick to Square United. In fact, the decision is that I can't believe that decision by the referee. Surely it was a goal kick, but he just tells. In fact, he is given a goal kick, and eventually he signifies an offside, but gives a goal kick. The ball is headed back in there by Pat Gurley. Peter Landy is the ball at full back. Half an hour gone in this game. Martin Duffy fails to clear his lines. The ball is chipped into Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin is having a standing game in the centre field, but he has a habit of sticking his foot up, and he's given away 2 or 3 free kicks that way. The ball is cleared out. Oh yes, very unlucky there from Martin Culligan. Martin Culligan tried his best there to keep that ball in play and take on Tommy Duff there at full back, but just failed in his efforts. Peter Landy gets the ball in his own half. He runs up the halfway line, looks for his men. Little flick on there from Mickey Malone, but no one in the middle. Pat Gurley gets the ball out to Shawnee Cairns. Shawnee Cairns out to Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan back to Shawnee Cairns. Back to Tommy Mulligan. Now is there anyone else looking for the ball? The ball. Oh, it comes in and it's Martin Duffy who clears the ball away. Halfway inside his own half. Martin Square seem to be camped in their own half in the first half here. It's been all Drumcar nearly in the first half. The ball is kicked in. And it clips off a Drumcar player and is given as a goal kick to Square United. Goal kick to Square United to be taken by Martin Duffy. Martin Duffy has been clearing of getting good distance in his kicks all afternoon, and he hits another big kick. Ray McGuigan calls, Ray McGuigan receives. Pat Gurley out in the wing. Sean Cairns gives a call. Doesn't receive the ball. The ball is going to go in. Oh yes, Mark Devlin has a chance now, and it's a chance here. Yes, and Drumcar have scored. Drumcar have scored. Jared Devlin is the score. A great flick on there for Mark Devlin, and he kicks it on to his brother. Drumcar have scored in the 32nd minute here at United Park. This will now force Square into the offensive more in the second part of this first half. Jared Devlin will be delighted with that score. It's now 1-0 to Drumcar Celtic. Mark Devlin again in the middle of the field. Oh, nice little chest down by Shawnee Cairns. Shawnee Cairns out to Rory Kerr. Rory Kerr is bundled over by Martin Carley. It's a free kick to be taken by Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill, he elects to let Ray McGuigan take the ball. Ray steps 3 or 4 yards inside his own half, but no, actually he pushes it up another yard, and he's now 1 yard inside his own half with this free kick for that foul on Rory Kerr. Ray takes his time, chips the ball into the middle of the box. The goal scorer, Jared Devlin, was there. Shawnee Cairns is bundled over by Martin Duffy, and it is eventually kicked over the line by Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff is not happy and throws the ball away. Drumcar will be under no pressure to take this throw now. They'll be very happy with going into half time 1-0 up, but again the breeze. Playing again the breeze in the first half. Another little shove there, which unnoticed by the referee. And the ball is cleared by Rory Kerr. Rory Kerr, a little bit of unsportsmanship there. Fails to throw it to Tommy Duff. However, Tommy Duff picks it up, and keeper David Kerr calls, and he clears it to keep. David Kerr picks it up, clears well inside Drumcar half, and Drumcar, Dermot Courtney for Drumcar, gets there first and heads the ball over the line for a throw to Square United. Peter Landy pushes the whole way up to take this throw. Peter Landy now 10 yards from Drumcar's end line. Good long throw in there. Tommy Mulligan gets a foot on it. It's a bit of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. We have to wait for the referee's decision, and he gives this decision to Square. Throw ball to Square United. This would be the perfect time to get an equaliser. A good long throw, hand in the back there from Peter Sheridan, and Peter Sheridan gives away the free kick there for the hand in the back. 1-0 to Drumcar Celtic here in the 13th Challenge Cup final here at United Park. Scored Jared Devlin on the 32nd minute. Square will be hoping to break down the field now very, very quickly and equalise. Good clearance by Cathal Copus. Shawnee Cairns gets head back, and he heads it back to lookalike Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan over to Rory Kerr. Rory Kerr with Tommy Duff collects the ball from Square United. Tommy Duff gets a rather soft free there under a bit of pressure there from 3 Drumcar players, and he clears his lines and in the process gets a free kick. It's currently, we have only 9 minutes to half time, and Ray McGuigan will be hoping to get into half time leading by 1-0. Tommy Duff gets the clearance in, it breaks. Yes, this could be, oh no, it's just Cathal Copus breaks out there in front of Mickey Malone to save his side's blushes. Cathal Copus with the clearance out to Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley gets a little head on it. Joey Malone kicks it back to Martin Duffy. Martin Duffy kicks it long, and Ollie Levy seems to have been the man offside on that occasion. Drumcar seem very reluctant to collect the ball here as the ball is thrown by Tommy Mulligan out to Ray McGuigan, right on halfway. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Drumcar leading by 1-0. Ray kicks a floated ball into the middle of the box. It's cleared by Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff out to Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill is collected by Mickey Malone beats two players. This is a tremendous run by Mickey Malone. He's after running 35, 40 yards. Look where Shawnee Cairns is. Shawnee Cairns on the edge of his own 18-yard clears that ball, and he clears it nearly up into the bar here at United Park. Something where I'll be at half-time, I hope. There seems to be a little bit of indiscretion there, and Ray McGuigan has collected the ball in his hands, puts it on the ground. Cathal Copas opts to kick it out. Ray elects to just jog out. Ray is jogging out 20 yards out. Cathal Copas runs back 5 yards and elects. He asks for the ball to be respotted. Now this could be a good clearance. Ray Cathal gets a tremendous clearance there. Jared Devlin, the goal scorer, heads it the wrong way. It comes down and it's Ian Smith. Ian Smith gets a second bite of the cherry. The ball is in the middle of the field. Ray McGuigan puts his foot on it, just tips it up in the air. Mark Devlin makes a very brave dive there and gets his head to the ball and gets a kick in the face for his troubles. Mark Devlin playing extremely well in the centre of the field for Drumcar. The Drumcar players are very upset at the tackle on their man Mark Devlin. Cathal Copas comes out to the edge of the box. He doesn't seem too concerned. He's happy to be 1-0 up at this stage. With only 5 minutes to go in the first half. Drumcar must be absolutely delighted. We have Ollie Plunkett calls for a little bit of medical assistance. Mark Devlin doesn't seem too well at the moment. Perhaps the magic sponge can do the trick. St John's ambulance have now been called on. This is a very sad sight here at United Park on at this Challenge Cup final. Let us all hope that Mark will be okay. Mark seems to be seems to be on his hunkers. He's perhaps I would imagine it's a cut to the eye or something, or a cut to the face of some kind. This is no day to be sitting around waiting for injuries to heal up. It's not the warmest day here at United Park, Drogheda. The 11th day of April 1993. Square will be hoping to equalise before half time. The sizable crowd here is getting a little bit restless at this slight. A larger crowd in the bar than there is in the stands and on the terrace. That is rather surprising on this very cold day. They've been getting Marcus up and he's running around. Doesn't seem to be too affected by that kick in the head. The free was given against him for he dropped his head, which is a free. Oh yes, oh! Square United had a great chance there, and Peter Sheridan just prodded it over the bar. Perhaps it would have been better if Martin Carley had, number 9 for Square, had taken his chance and been let kick the ball into the back of the net. Cathal Copas must be absolutely over the moon with that effort. It must have cleared the bar by 5 yards. A terrible effort by Peter Sheridan. Martin Carley must be thinking, is he going to get a goal at all today? He has now had 2 reasonable opportunities but failed to get his foot on that ball. The ball is cleared out by Cathal Copas. Sean Carley kicks it through. David Kerr comes out good just outside his own box and he clears. 10 yards inside the Square United half. A few minutes to go. It'll be a few minutes injury time in the first half with that injury to Mark. Jared Devlin kicks the ball down the field and it goes over the line. Clips off a Square United player and it's a corner to Drumcar. Corner to be taken by Sean Cairns looks like he was going to take it, but he leaves it instead to Rory Kerr. Rory Kerr with this corner now. Few minutes to go in the first half. Rory Kerr kicks a good ball out to the edge of the box. Jared Devlin makes an effort. There's a appeals for offside and it's given. Shot. 2 minutes to go before half time, with possibly a minute or two injury time. Shawnee Cairns given it as offside there. David Kerr with the kick out for Square United. Square will be a bit disheartened going into half time, 1-0 down. Gets his foot under it and David Kerr clears the halfway. It's missed by Tony Boyle. Tony Boyle is out to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff gives it across to Martin Duffy. Martin Duffy kicks it on Mickey Malone. They're very lively, Mickey Malone. Declan O'Neill has got his hands full marking. Oh, that's a lovely little bit of play there. It's Rory Kerr with the ball. Rory Kerr, he's after running 25 yards of the ball. Oh, and that's a very, very poor kick in. Drumcar had a good chance there to play a nice little bit of football, and there was very poor play there by Martin Culligan. Martin Culligan gets a chance to make up for it as the ball is kicked out and returned straight. The ball is kicked back into the Drumcar and Ray McGuigan clears. A free kick is given again Pat Gurley for that push on Joey Malone. Martin Duffy kicks it out. Kicks out to Ian Smith, and Ian Smith passes out the wing to Peter Landy. Peter Landy miscontrols. Pat Gurley is there. Pat Gurley back to the edge of his own 18-yard line to Ray McGuigan. Ray McGuigan tries to haze up here in the commentary box, but he just fails. So the throw to Square United, which will be taken by Peter Landy. The ball eventually comes back down off the top of the terrace here at United Park Drogheda. The ball is hit in, and goal scorer Jared Devlin clears for Drumcar United. 1-0 to Drumcar here now. Time is up in the first half. We're playing Ollie Plunkett's injury time. The ball goes near the end line and is cleared for a throw by Tommy Mulligan. Joey Malone faces up to taking this throw 10 yards from the end line. This will be the perfect time to get a replay. Little touch from Peter Sheridan. The ball is cleared in. Cathal Copus makes a good stretch and reaches the ball. Good cross there from Joey Malone. Cathal Copus had to make a good save there to keep Square United at bay. Minute into injury time here at the moment. And Martin Culligan had the time there if he just kept his head free. The ball is cleared by Tommy Duff. It's down to Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill doesn't let it drop and he just clears it. A poor clearance there by Martin Duffy. Rory Kerr shows all the skill that he has, and a stop by Tommy Duff. 5 yards inside the Square United half. Throw to Drumcar. Jared Devlin is all free. Gets the ball straight away. Jared goal scorer supreme. Be very happy with his first half performance. Bit unlucky there by Rory Kerr, and Ollie Plunkett calls for half time. And it's 1-0 now at half time to Drumcar Celtic versus here at United Park. Ray McGuigan must be delighted at half time. Drumcar have made one change here in the second half. The substitute is John Osborne has come in the second half at number 12. Out to Martin Culligan for Drumcar. Out to Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley has a long ball in. Out to David Kerr. Tommy Duff gets the ball on the edge of his own box. Tommy Duff runs down the line 15 yards. Looks down the line to Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone gets the ball and it just tips off Declan O'Neill. Referee Oliver Plunkett overrules Tony O'Brien and linesman Tony O'Brien, and the throw is given to
Drumcar. Drumcar was to Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill throws down the line, down to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff gets his head to it. And it's a throw to Drumcar again at halfway line. A good long throw by Declan O'Neill. Michael Malone gets his foot in. Gerard Devlin kicks a long ball into the box. It doesn't eventually reach the box, and Jamie Osborne gets a head on it, tries to stick a foot on it, if he doesn't get it. Shawnee Cairns clears it back down to Tommy Mulligan with the ball. A foul has been committed 25 yards out from goal. Drumcar leading this cup final by 1-0. Scored Gerard Devlin in the 32nd minute after a good move by Mark Devlin, his brother. Offside decision against Square United and against Mickey Malone in particular. Cathal Cofus has taken his time to line this ball up for this kick out just on the edge of his 18-yard box. It's a very good kick, and he kicks it right. Tommy Duff gets his head in it, and it comes through to Shawnee. Shawnee Cairns had a header on, and he headed from 6 yards, and it just goes wide. 1 yard wide there from Shawnee Cairns. He didn't really get his head properly on the ball and direct it properly, but it just evades the post, and David Kerr was very happy to see that go wide. Tommy Duff with a clearance, it just catches the wind, and the ball comes out to Martin Culligan. Martin Culligan tries to put pressure on Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff loses the ball. The ball comes out to Gerard Devlin. Gerard Devlin passes across to Pat Gardy. Pat Gardy takes his time, passes out to Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan evades 2 tackles, goes through to Sean Cairns. Sean Cairns out to, and the ball eventually comes across from Pat Gardy, and it's headed over by Gerard Devlin. Good, clears the fencing it behind the Square United goal, and there's a woman down the road there is going to stick that on their trophy, haven't it? Here at the 13th final of the Meaden District Challenge Cup. Square United losing by a goal to nil, scored by Gerard Devlin in the first half. The ball is kicked out by David Kerr, comes to Mickey Malone, is cleared back down by Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill kicks it in the direction of Martin Culligan, and Martin Culligan gets a low ball in, which is comfortably saved by David Kerr. The ball is out in the middle of the field, and it's out to Peter Sheridan. Peter Sheridan gets a chance. Oh yes, Mickey Malone gets a chance to cross it now. It's crossing the middle there, and Peter Sheridan a chance to hit the ball, and he rather fluffs his chance, and it's cleared. Mickey Malone gets a throw, and Ray McGuigan calls it. The ball is after being cleared in the air. The ball is cleared out of the Drumcar fence. It's over to Ian Smith to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff gets the ball. Yes, and he eventually gets Tony Boyle gets a chance. Tony Boyle is inside the box now. Good cross and it's a good clearance there. Good clearance by Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan clears it. Jamie Osborne gets a clearance on it. The ball is out to Joey Malone to Mickey Malone. It doesn't come through to them. Tony Boyle gets a kick in the ankles, but he passes out to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff is marked by Rory Carr. Rory Carr pushes Tommy Duff, and it's a free kick to Square United. Free kick 15 yards from the end line, right out here on the left-hand side. Drumcar playing from left to right in the second half with a very strong breeze. Thankfully today has seems to be a little bit of a drizzle coming out now. This will make the conditions fairly greasy and perhaps might help Square United. The ball is chipped in by Tommy Duff. Keeper comes out, fails to receive, and Martin Curley comes close with a snapshot that just bounced in front of him. Martin Curley seems to be the man that has got most of squaring his chances. Ollie Levy kicks the replacement ball back to Cathal Copus. Cathal not too rushed at this stage of the game, knowing that his side is leading by 1-0. Cathal runs up, good long clearance. Mickey Malone gets up, heads it across near the end line. Out to Jamie Osborne, lovely little chip. The Rory Carr gets the ball there first. Oh, and David Carr is there ahead of Pat Carley. Pat Carley is a bit gives a little bit of a back, sticks his studs into David Carr, and he's not happy with that. This could get niggly in a later stage, I feel. Ian Smith gives the ball to Tony Boyle. Peter Landy was a little bit of dissent from Peter Landy, and he gets the first man to go into the book today is Peter Landy of Square United for a little bit of dissent there. He was not happy with Pat Carley sticking the studs into his keeper David Carr after the ball had gone. 7 minutes gone and the first booking of the game to Peter Landy. This might act as a deterrent to little bits of niggly fouls that have been occurring since the beginning of the second half. Ray McGuigan with the free kick, plenty of movement from Square United. Out to Ger Devlin. Ger Devlin is beaten by Peter Sheridan. Peter Sheridan out to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff out to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy brings the ball on and gets his free kick. The ball goes over the line for a throw, but before it went for a throw, it was Oliver Plunkett, referee, had given a free kick to Square United. Free kick from Square United to be taken by Tommy Duff. Tommy Duffy out to Ollie Levy. It's very near the end line and also good little pass there from Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy back to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff kicks it into Tony Boyle. He fails to gets the ball. Peter Landy, it comes back to Peter Landy. Peter Landy clears it on. Peter Landy has a second chance at it, and Ollie Levy is caught offside. That is not the first time the Square United have been caught offside today. He'll be looking for a good long kick. He gets his foot right under the ball, and it lands 5 yards from the 25 yards out. The ball is cleared, but only when it hits Square United man, and it's a good run there from Martin Curley. Martin Curley gets a second bite of cherry, and it's cleared eventually by Jamie Osborne. Jamie Osborne kicks it over the line. It's a throw to Square United to be taken by Peter Landy. Peter Landy with the ball now. He over to Ollie Levy now. Ollie Levy very close to the end line. He turns inside, turns outside, hits in a good cross. Peter Sheridan tries a very spectacular volley, which just fails to connect, and it eventually comes into the hands of Cathal Copus. Cathal Copus with a very, very long clearance. It is Ian Smith controls it very well. Comes to Pat Curley. Pat Curley tries to take on Joey Malone. Joey Malone sticks the foot in, gets the ball over the line, throw to Drumcar. The ball is thrown by Ger Devlin. Ger Devlin throws it in. Comes Ian Smith. Ian Smith clears the ball. Ger Devlin gets the ball back. Little bit of a argy-bargy. Eventually comes back. I think someone should try and put a foot on the ball at this stage. It's very scrappy, and it's that man again. Ray McGuigan gets it, puts his foot on the ball, takes it down. A lovely little touch from Pat Gurley. The Sean Cairns puts Pat Gurley through again. This could be a good chance, a good cross here. Yes, this could be. Sean Cairns tried his best. Oh, David Kerr makes a very bad attempt. The keeper is way out of his line. A little chip across the top there. Pat Gurley has the ball, and it eventually is cleared to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy near his own end line kicks it down the field where it comes to Martin Curley just offside as that ball came through from Peter Sheridan. Perhaps Martin was about 1 yard offside. Little bit unfortunate. That could have been Drumcar second, and that could have nearly sealed the final. As good chance there, an overlap of 4 or 5 men by Drumcar. Very good play by Pat Gurley out in the wing. The ball is kicked through. It goes through a few players, touches no one, and it's a kick out to Square United. Martin Duffy with the kick out. Martin doesn't get much height in the ball. Comes back. It's Pat Gurley again. This man, yes, Pat Gurley shoots. Oh, and Pat Gurley hits the post. Very unlucky. Great play there from Pat Gurley. He is now showing his class. He is putting his class in this final. He seems the one man in the Drumcar team up front that is willing to take his man on. He is causing Peter Landy all types of problems. That's a much better clearance by Martin Duffy. And it comes out to Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone gets it under control. Straight across the field on the far side. He's looking for Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy does not receive the ball. It comes back and it's cleared by Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill to Jared Devlin. Jared Devlin. Peter Landy gets his head above Peter. Rory Kerr. The ball is Tommy Mulligan fails to receive the ball. Rory Kerr gets the ball. Rory Kerr with the ball now. A straight run on goals. Rory Kerr. Oh, and it's good defended by Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone gets there. That's a foul there by Mickey Malone on Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley done a nice little back heel, and Mickey Malone didn't like that. And in fact, Mickey Malone is going into the book for that needless foul on Pat Gurley. Mickey Malone joins Peter Landy in the book, in Oliver Plunkett's book. Chip in by Ray McGuigan. Oh, 3 men there, and the highest man up was Pat Gurley, and he just clipped up. Nearly, I say. The ball is cleared out. Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy is out of sorts today. They were expecting a lot from out to Tommy Mulligan. Sean Kearns with the ball now. Sean Kearns leaves it for Pat Gurley. This could be a high ball into the back. No, it's Pat does a little. Oh, that's a lovely shimmy. Little chip in. Great. Very unlucky there from Shawnee Kearns. Tommy Duff made a poor clearance to come straight to Shawnee Kearns, and he just chips it over the bar. About a foot across the bar. Very unlucky there for Drumcar. Drumcar doing all the attacking here. This is a very composed Drumcar United team. That Ray McGuigan gets the ball out in the wing. And he lets Peter Sherwin get. Kick it over the line. Throw ball to Drumcar. 20 yards inside his own half. Declan O'Neill down the line. Kicks it down to Tommy Mulligan. John Osborne with the ball. John Osborne chips it through for Pat Gurley. Ball a little bit strong. David Kerr gets the ball and clears. David Kerr kicks it down the field. Gets it to Martin Curley. Martin Curley kicks it out to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy with plenty of space. Goes to chip it across. John Osborne, and it just doesn't occur for him. Ollie Levy caught offside after that. It seemed on the cards that a change had to be made. And on for Square United is Michael McMullen. We'll be hoping Michael can save their grace today. Half an hour to go in this the 13th Challenge Cup final here at United Park between Square United and Drumcar Celtic. Drumcar leading by 1-0. The all-important goal scored by Jared Devlin. With a kick to the face. A little bit of scrappy play in the middle of the field here now. And the ball, Ollie Levy gets there just before Tommy Mulligan and clears the ball right on halfway for a throw to Drumcar United. Drumcar clear it down the line, down to Pat Gurley. What will Pat do? Yes, Pat gets by 1, by 2. Little chip through it. And eventually comes to Tommy Duff, who clears it down the line. Down near halfway for a throw to Square United. By Drumcar. Is Square United going to get out of their own half? This is nearly 20 minutes of constant attacking. Mickey Malone shows some fine skills. Out to Tony Boyle. Tony Boyle decides to chip it across. And it nearly... The ball nearly clears. Cahill Cup was there for... Would have been a bizarre incident in this game. It's a very strange win. It's very hard to judge. By Martin Duffy. He runs up. He kicks it, a low kick. Well cleared. Out to Martin Culligan. Martin Culligan takes it down. In it well inside his own half. The ball is eventually cleared. And this is a race between Pat Gurley and David Kerr. David Kerr gets there first. Throws it eventually to Rory Kerr. Who shows Mickey Malone. The ball comes in to David Kerr. Gets his hands on it. Offside given against Martin. The ball is cleared out to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy gets the ball, 30-yard run, and tipped off his toe by Tommy Mulligan for a throw. Goes back to Peter Landy. Peter Landy gets it, kicks it, hits Tommy Mulligan, and out for a throw. Peter Landy with the throw again. Down the line. The ball has been held up there. It just comes off Drumcar player and a throw to Square. Peter, this is his third throw on the trot. A bit more consistent pressure from Square United. It's up to Square now at this stage to take the game to... the ball is chipped in by Tony Boyle. Cahill Copus comes out, collects well, takes his time, and eventually clears. A very, very high clearance. Tommy Duff gets his head to it, and David Kerr just manages to keep it in play and inside his own box at the same time. Tommy Duff plays it short. Mickey Malone is fouled by Rory Kerr. Free to be taken by Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff places the ball. You would think there was no rush on Tommy Duff, but his side are currently a goal down. Out to Tony Boyle, who fails to keep it in play. It's a throw to Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill for Drumcar. Hits it down the line. Martin Culligan gets a push in the back from Tommy Duff, and it's a free kick to Drumcar United. Drumcar Celtic. Ray McGuigan, approximately 2 miles an hour, walks up to this ball. Kicks it. Good kick. Right on the 18-yard box. It breaks to Sean Cairns, and he just doesn't connect, and it eventually reaches David Cairn goals, and he hits a bad ball. Eventually it comes to Martin Carley. Martin Carley gets his foot on it. Out to Mickey McMullen. Mickey McMullen has a chance. Out in the flank with Mickey McMullen. He's known the pass to. It eventually comes. This is Pat Carley. Pat Carley with time. He passes it out to Jared Devlin. Jared Devlin. That's a very strange decision by John McCarthy on the far line. John, the proverbial Corkman. You see him everywhere. Known for the odd clanger in his time. The ball is cleared long. Declan O'Neill eventually gets it out for a throw. It comes back to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff with a little clearance. Yes, this could be... Oh, very unlucky. And just evaded a post by about a foot. Cahill Copus with a kick out again. It's back in by Martin Duffy. Martin Duffy down to Ray McGuigan. Ray McGuigan takes his Kicks the ball down long. He looks for Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley is running out of steam. Not surprising. Ian Smith plays it right across to Martin Smith. Martin Smith out to Peter Landy. Peter Landy is blocked down by Jared Devlin. It comes back to Shawnee Cairns. Shawnee Cairns comes to Martin Duffy. He doesn't quite get his foot on it. Shawnee Cairns gets a return header on it. The ball just clears the line before Peter Landy gets a foot on it. It's a throw to Square United off Sean Cairns. From a fine move between Mark Devlin and Jared Devlin, with Jared taking on Cathal Copus and clinically finishing. A bit of movement on the far side by Square United, and the ball eventually comes off Tommy Mulligan for a corner to Square United. Mickey Malone. There's some rather unsavoury chat in the goal mouth here, but Mickey Malone will eventually take this corner. A good high ball into the centre of the box. Peter Sheridan gets his head in it. Cathal Copus, Tommy gets plenty of air in it. Cathal Copus comes out, fails to get there. The ball is eventually cleared. Tommy Duff has the ball, 25 yards from goal. Martin Duffy fails. And Martin Culligan, bound to be offside, but the ball is played too long. It's passed out to Peter Landy. Peter Landy passes down to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy gets by Shawnee Cairns. Ollie Levy with a fine run, and fine Levy with a Ollie Levy done very well there, but his cross was a little bit poor. So hard for a substitute for Drumcar. Ollie Levy gets the ball on the far wing again. Hits it a better cross. Peter Sheridan gets there, and Peter Sheridan was very unlucky there. Just over the crossbar. Very, very, very close there. Square United are putting a little bit more pressure on now. One of these chances is going to have to materialise into a goal. Cathal Copus' goal is leading a very charmed life at this moment in time. This is halfway through the second half here. This is getting very intense at this moment in time. Long ball. Square United have decided to throw the hat in at this stage. Halfway through the second half, and they're taking off Peter Sheridan and they're bringing on Dave Minogue. This is the last. This is James Carr's last card he can play. Tommy Duff with a long high clearance. Comes out to Ian Smith. Good tackle there by Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan gets his foot in. Mickey McMullen gets a great chance. Oh, a good clearance there by Cathal Copus. Cathal Copus touches Ian Smith. It didn't quite touch Mickey Malone, and the ball is thrown by Tommy Duff. A foul by Tony Boyle, and a free kick to Drumcar. Just over 20 minutes to go in this 13th Challenge Cup final. Still 1-0 in Drumcar's favour. Ray McGuigan, the old stalwart, playing an excellent game in centre defence. Little chip up. Tommy Duff gets his head to it. Rory Kerr about 6 inches shorter, had very little hope of making that ball. Tommy Duff gets the ball, plays it low. Tony Boyle passes out. The ball eventually comes to Jared Devlin, who is offside, and it ends up another free kick to. This has been a rather free-ridden game. Free kick to Square United. Tommy Duffy gets a good high clearance, comes out towards Dave Minogue. Ollie Levy just fails to get there, and it comes to David Mulligan. David Culligan. Martin Culligan has an effort there. No one else in support, so he decides to have a go himself, and he puts it a yard or two wide. Martin Duffy a little bit anxious now. They're speeding up their prey. The ball comes out off the substitute, and it's over the line for a throw to Square. Tommy Mulligan gets that header out for another throw. Peter Landy must be fed up taking these throws today. Down to Mickey McMullen. Mickey McMullen gets the ball and touches the substitute, and it's out for a throw. The ball is thrown into Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy wins a corner off Ray McGuigan in the box. Little chip up. The ball is cleared away. John Osborne gets his head to it. Carl Copus gets there before the boot of Ian Smith. Carl Copus is complaining. Ian Smith is not. Ian Smith has to run all the way back to his central defensive role. Carl Copus with another chance to clear his lines. Gets a fine kick, a very long kick. Under it is Ian Smith. Not a great header, a good run over by a good run over by Pat Garley. Eventually comes to a substitute who clears his lines. David Carr throws it out to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff is stopped by Rory Carr. The ball goes over the line for a throw to Square United. Square United with the throw. Tommy Duff, the taker. He throws it long out to Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone eventually gets it. He's been held the whole time. Mickey Malone places the ball after being fouled by John Osborne, and he passes it, and it goes straight to Tommy Mulligan. Tommy Mulligan shows a nice little bit of skill, kicks a long ball, which goes straight to David Carr. David Carr takes it under control and kicks it back out to the middle of the field. Mickey Malone is beaten to it. The ball comes to Rory Carr. He puts it through to Martin Culligan. Martin Culligan. Oh! Great chance there. The ball is cleared back down to an offside decision has been declared after that. Was it? Martin Culligan had a chance there. It eventually came back to Jared Devlin. He chipped it over the bar. Ollie Levy with the ball near the Drumcar defence now, and is under a little bit of pressure now. Ray McGuigan is forced to concede a corner. Jared Devlin had a chance to score a second. He just went to go chip it over, and it went over the bar by about 6 inches, to the disappointment of the Drumcar crowd, which he does indeed. This is a very long one. Jared Devlin is up. It comes out to Martin Culligan. Martin Culligan takes on Tommy Duff, and Tommy Duff concedes a throw. 11 minutes to go in this enthralling cup final. The ball seems to be missing. There's men calling for balls. Comes back to Rory Carr. Rory Carr, little throw out to Martin Culligan. Gets the ball back. Goes by 2. Goes by 3. Goes by 4, and a weak shot. ball is collected by David Karen goals, kicks it out to David Minogue. David Minogue kicks it long. Declan O'Neill gets there. John Osborne gets another clearance in it. Michael McMullen gets it. This. Oh yes, very good defending there. Good stuff there from Dermot Courtney. Dermot Courtney playing excellent stuff on Martin Kelly there. Martin Kelly had a run on goals. Dermot threw his body in front of the ball and back to Cathal Copus. That's two Drumcar players jumping for the same ball. High foot there from Pat Carley. And it's a free kick to Square United. To be taken by Martin Duffy. Martin now knows the time is nearly up. Only 10 minutes to go. Rory Kerr hits it up in the air. It's a bit of ping pong here now. Rory gets the ball. Oh yes, lovely. Martin Culligan now. Martin Culligan hits the back of Tommy Duff. Goes through to. Oh yes, and substitute going through now. This could be substitute for Drumcar. Chips it up. Oh, Pat Gurley just puts it wide of the post. That was a good effort there from the Drumcar forwards. Good little interplay there. Martin Duffy with the kick out. Kicks it. That's a good high kick. Reaches halfway. Up for it is David Minogue and Tony Boyle. Tony Boyle tries to get head off Rory Kerr. Rory Kerr gets the ball. And it comes straight to Ian Smith, who in turn blasts it against Mark Devlin, and Mark is downwinded at the moment. The ball is cleared down to Ollie Levy, comes down towards Dermot Courtney. Dermot Courtney clears near his own end line, clears it out for a throw kick. A bit of assistance now is being called for Mark Devlin after that blow to the midriff. The referee wasn't just quite ready for that, and the ball comes across, and Ollie Levy's simple task of tapping it in the net, but the ball is brought back. It's out there with Paul Landy of Square. Paul Landy chip, little punt throw, comes off Ian Smith, and just goes over the line. Goal kick to Drumcar. Only 7 minutes to go in this cup final. Drumcar will be content to hold on till the end of this game. Not the warm, it's a little bit blustery and very damp at this moment in time here at United Park, as Cathal Copus of Drumcar Celtic clears his lines. Good long clearance. Rory Kerr gets the ball. Rory Kerr has a good attempt. Says, why not shoot when no one else is there? And he lets fly in it. About 15 yards above the goals. The ball is cleared by Martin Duffy. It comes to Mickey McMullen. Mickey McMullen tries to put Ollie Levy through, and it flips off Ollie Levy, goes out wide before Ollie can get his foot on it but he's been getting continued distance in all his kickouts. The ball, it's a bit of a missed clearance there by Square. Mark Devlin with the ball. Mark Devlin with the ball, straight plays it across field. Square United playing the same as Drumcar did in the first half and getting a comfortable offside rule. The ball is played short by Martin Duffy to Ian Smith. Ian Smith very disappointingly passes to Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley plays it across the field towards Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin and Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff will probably let it run out. Tommy Duff just tips it off Mark Devlin and gets his throw. Passes to Martin Duffy. 5 minutes to go here in this cup final. Square really trying their best to get this goal. Comes out to Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone takes on one, gets by Jamie Oswald, slips, chips the cross in. Tony Boyle is there, Tony Boyle gets it. Oh, and it's Ollie Levy eventually who gets the shot in. It just clips off Cathal Copus' left arm and out for a corner. With only a few minutes to go, that was a good chance there for Ollie Levy to get the sides level. It's Mickey McMullen with the corner. Mickey McMullen runs up, low corner. Rory Carr gets the ball. He's on his own, gets out of his own half. Out to Michael Culligan. Michael Culligan gets the ball. Goes by one, by two. Mickey McMullen out to Pat Gurley. Pat Gurley didn't exactly know what he wanted to do and kicks it straight through to David Carr. David Carr with the long. Tony Boyle fails to get there. Tommy Duff gets there. Mickey Malone gets the ball. Back to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff in the Drumcar. Well taken down. Martin Carley is through, but Martin Carley is just offside. The equaliser to keep us up in this box. With only 2 minutes to go, Cathal, poor clearance, but eventually gets through to Pat Gurley. Martin Culligan just offside, and it's out to Tommy Duff. Tommy Duff gets the ball, hits it up high towards Mickey Malone. Mickey Malone, will he take him on? Yes, he takes on Rory Carr. Gets by two, Mickey Malone, and it eventually clips off John Osborne. John Osborne is happy enough to concede a corner. This could be the last effort in this game. Can Square United equalise, or can Drumcar hold out for this deserved cup final win? Drumcar have been on top throughout the whole game. Good corner in there. Martin Carley gets there. Martin Carley gets a header in, and Cathal Copus pushes it in the air and gets a free kick goal by Jared Devlin in the 32nd minute. Could be all important after some great work by Mark Devlin. Jared Devlin could be the real hero of Drumcar tonight. Martin Carley gets his name in the book to join Peter Landy. It looks like Drumcar's cup at this moment in time, but Cathal Copus in the last few seconds, there is a little bit of injury time to be played. Martin Culligan allows the ball to run wide, out for a throw to Drumcar. Rory Carr takes a throw, gets it back, runs into Mickey Malone. The ball is cleared in by. It's a very poor clearance by Paul Landy. Paul Landy back to Martin Duffy. Martin Duffy gets the ball in. Paul Landy puts a tackle in on Pat Carley and eventually gets the ball out, and he's on his own half, gets him through into the Drumcar half. The ball to Ollie Levy. Ollie Levy chips it through. Comes to David Minogue. David Minogue didn't take his time and kicks it out of the stand, out of the pitch, and out of the ground. Well supported by his linesman in a rather robust game. The football on the field. And the final kick-outs were kicked out by Cathal Copus, and Drumcar have won the 13th Challenge Cup final by 1-0. The all-important goal came in the 32nd minute, scored by Jared Devlin. And you can see the delight on the Drumcar players. They really dominated this game from start to finish. We have Oliver Plunkett and John McCarthy and Tony Bryan congratulating themselves on a good match. And we have all the players, a very good sign, all of them shaking hands and consoling each other. We now await Chairman Donald Gaynard and his presentation of the cup. Tommy Mulligan had an outstanding match all game. He now is the one that will be asked to go up and collect the cup for Drumcar. thoroughly deserved victory by Drumcar. Superbly marshalled in defence by Ray McGuigan. The manager must be very proud on this occasion. This is his second cup win in 3 years.
The league. Sorry, Joro. Yeah. Thank you very much. Jerry, give him the cup. Just let me. As soon as he gets down, as soon as he gets the cup and sauce. Right.